There are loads of different post-ride routines out there. And to be honest, well, I reckon mine are the best. Hey, OP.
Yo, I'm not so sure about that though, to be honest. So in this video, we're going to be telling you the do's and the don'ts for the perfect post-ride routine.
Oh, mate, that was a tough ride. And I am absolutely starving. So can I order a millionaire shortbread, a caramel slice, one of those shortbreads, and maybe a scone?
That is not what we recommend at all. What we do recommend though is that you kickstart your recovery process with a recovery drink and maybe a bowl of chopped up fruit and veg. All of this within the first 20 minutes of getting back from your training ride so that you can really kickstart that process and get stronger. It's all very well him falling asleep there like that, and it's great for your recovery to have a quick snooze, but not in your cycling kit and not when you haven't had a proper meal. So it's down to me to cook lunch, and whilst lunch is cooking, I'm gonna go and do a little bit of stretching. Whilst Hank has fallen fast asleep in the cafe, I've decided to come home and kickstart my recovery with a bit of foam rollering and stretching. This is great for working out a few of those niggles that I've got in my leg muscles after training this morning, but it's also good to help my flexibility, which will help my position on the bike. I've got half an hour before I need to cook. This is the perfect amount of time to spend on this. Oh, James, when will you learn? You can't possibly start recovering until all your jobs are done for the day. And I know for a fact that your bike is as dirty as my bike is. So you better wake up soon and get out here and give it a good scrub. After all, you know the saying, a clean bike is a fast bike.
So the cafe's kicked me out. So I guess it's time to go home. Right, I've put it off long enough. I guess it's time I should have a shower. Oh. I'm really thirsty. And, well, that'll do the trick.
Whilst that beer does look appealing, and yes, I do fancy one myself, that is not the best way to refuel after a hard training ride. Instead, a good nutritious meal with a good balance of protein and carbohydrates and some good healthy vegetables is gonna make your body recover much better. After all, you are what you eat. I fancy something with eggs and rice today.
There is nothing better than a refreshing beer.
Well, there is. I mean, maybe not for the taste, but an electrolyte drink is going to do much more to help rehydrate after a hard training session and then getting your legs up for a start. Instead, what's this?
What? Sitting down, recovery.
You've changed since the old days. You used to be much more professional. And the other thing on alcohol is that it can inhibit your recovery by up to 25%. I can't give away that much. One thing that can help your recovery though is to get your legs up above your heart. Now there may not be any science behind it, but it does feel like you're refreshing your muscles by letting all of the blood drain back out of them, up into your body. Have a little snooze if you can. Nothing beats a 10-minute power nap. It's great for the hormone release to help kickstart your recovery. If you enjoyed this video and you found our tips useful, do give us a big thumbs up, and for more recovery tips, drop them down in the comments box below. Poor old Hank, he's got a long way to go, hasn't he? For more training videos, click down here.